Okay, so this is our lodge in Arusha. And that's mine, number 10. And in the same building is Joey's and Perini's over here in number 9. I'm not going to go in right now because it's a mess. I slept in there last night. And we're going on a safari today, and we're going to stay at another lodge. So I will, we are coming back here on Monday, so I'll get some inside. One of the things I thought was cool was the, you can't see it. The bed has netting around it. And it's a great big shower with a window in it. Here's the back deck. Here's Joey's back deck. See if they answer the back door. Sounds like they may have come out the front. Hey, just walking around filming. I didn't film the inside. I'll do that when we come back. But anyways, it's nice. Do you know what temperature it is? Probably 70s, low 70s?
Yeah.
Beautiful day. What's the name of this lodge again?
Arusha Planet Lodge.
Arusha Planet Lodge. Here's what they look like from far away. And we just had breakfast buffet. People here are real nice. We learned some Swahili from one of the guys over at the breakfast. And there's not a whole lot of people here. There's a larger group of people, and there's a French couple. That's probably it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's all for now. Okay, walking around, gonna go over to the pool, but I just happened to notice this. Banana tree, a whole bunch of bananas. We had some little bananas with our breakfast this morning. I just showed you to get Joey and Preeny come over here and show them this. So there's a banana tree. I don't see any big spiders. Anyways, I'm gonna walk over and look at the pool. There's the pool over there. Okay, so walking around, just talked to this guy, and here is Arabic coffee plant. You can see a bunch of coffee beans on there. Okay, gonna try this again. We're in Tanzania. We're heading to our first day of safari. Just filming out the window. Lots of people walking around and riding bicycles and motorcycles. Driving these little car things. And you can see they drive on the left-hand side of the road here. And see out the front of the car. Just walking by. And I'm gonna film you guys again. Joey, Preeny, Robert up there, our driver, our guide actually. Was asking him a couple minutes ago about the Mount Kilimanjaro, and it's too cloudy to see it from here, at least this morning. But pretty interesting. So far, we've got about I think he said a 2-hour drive to our first reserve. Mountain thing over here. Not sure what this one is. Obviously not Kilimanjaro. And lots of building of little houses and stuff around here. Mount Marrow in the distance here, a little cloudy. This is what our safari company is named after. Is Marrow Safari, something like that. So we haven't seen any animals yet, besides little birds and stuff. Robert said we should see all kinds of stuff when we get to the reserve, so anxious to get there. There are some Maasai people with their cattle and goats out here. There's the guy there. There's some more coming out. Not sure what's going on here, but there's stores and buildings, a whole bunch of trucks. A lot of people walking around. A little shop up there. Some shops.
So the road on the right goes to Manyara and Ngorongoro.
Giant termite mound. I don't know if there's any. You know. Yeah, I couldn't get that one open very far.
Yeah.
He was going after it, wasn't he? Monkeys.
Can I guess the edge?
Less than 1 hair. So this is my second night in Tanzania and at the Farm of Dreams Lodge. It's dark outside, so I'm not going to film outside today. But anyways, you walk in, there's this little room, and I think that one of the neat things is it's this, the upper portion is all open with this ceiling that looks like it's wicker. Anyways, bathroom, standard bathroom. Shower's neat with the windows, and it's just a big open shower. And a little bidet type contraption down there. And this room with the bed with the mosquito netting, which I had a little trouble figuring out where to get in last night at the other lodge. Anyways, kind of neat looking. So I'm in my own little building, one little cabana, something like that. Joey and Preeny are across the way in theirs. And I'll film the outside tomorrow when it's light. Okay, here's a little bungalow at the Farmer Dreams Lodge that I stayed in last night. Nice little, neat little looking thing here. And, let's walk around. The back. Little back deck. Of course, I didn't go out there. But, anyways. Got up and got cleaned up. Just talked to Joey. They're about ready. He's across. He's in that one right over there in the Preeny. It's cool this morning. Some cocks crowing in the background. Doesn't look like anybody's up and about, but we're gonna go get some breakfast and then meet Robert and go to Serengeti. Okay, so this is Ngorongoro Crater. We're just passing through the park today on our way to Serengeti, but we will be going in the crater on, I think, Monday. This is a collapsed volcanic caldera. Our guide was just telling us that they believe this was, prior to the collapse, a mountain about the size, or no, bigger than Mount Kilimanjaro, which is also here in Tanzania, obviously. This thing is huge and it's impressive, and there's a lake down in the bottom, and we're so high that obviously we can't see anything, but it's currently filled with wildlife, so exciting, can't wait to go down there.
You see now they're having a lot of cabs. So all these cabs are now like 3 months. 3 months old.
The ones with black stripes are Thompson gazelles, and the larger ones are Grant gazelle.
Okay, so we are at the Serengeti Camp Lodge or Park Lodge or something. But so this is inside Serengeti Park, and this is a little more primitive than the other lodges that we were at. But so basically, this is a big tent, and this is me and Joey and Preeny are sharing this. Hey, there's Joey. So there's a common room, and then there's 2 bedrooms, a single bedroom for me and a double bedroom for Preeny. So let me go in here. All right, so here's the shared room, whatever. Just some couches and get this to keep the bugs out. There's some flies out there and stuff, some tsetse flies. And let me see, lockbox for us to put our valuable stuff in. I'm not gonna go in their room, but there's pretty much the same as mine, except for they have a bigger bed and there's also a single bed in there. But so this is my room. Talked to the girl, she's gonna come and put down the netting later. I guess while we're at dinner, and there is a exit as well. And this is the bathroom. So, shower, toilet. Interesting thing about the shower is if we want to take a hot shower, we need to use a walkie-talkie and call them and say, okay, I want to take a hot shower. And it takes about 5 minutes to heat it up, and they'll let us know it's ready. I'm going to take a cold shower here, though, because I'm burning up from going around all day. And then, one thing they did say, so interesting thing, the other lodges were in a more populated area, and the populated areas they seem poor and kind of run down, and lots of people around, and when you get to them, there's high fences all around them and a big gate that somebody has to open for you to get in, and then you don't leave, obviously. But here, there's no gate out in the middle of the wildlife and lions and leopards and cheetahs and elephants, and there's no fence around it. And they did say if we want to leave our tent after it's dark, or from the from dinner to our tent, that they will escort us to the tent, and we have a walkie-talkie in case we need to be escorted. So that's kind of interesting. So I guess it can be a little dangerous after dark, but not as dangerous as the other lodges we stayed at, because there's no big fence around it. But there's this whole bunch of tents. There's a common area down there where they have a fire, starting at 6:30, so we have about an hour for that, and dinner's at 7:30, and we'll go down there for that. But that's it for tonight.
Just saw one
Let's see what's
diarrhea.
going on. Oh.
kimeiva tuteremke. Hiyo bado sio ya kwetu hiyo. Haya.
Where's that?
What are the black and brown ones? The brown.
Really?
Okay, so this is the Ngorongoro Camp Lodge, and this is my tent. See, it's lifted off the ground. This is where Joey and Preeny are staying next door. But let's walk up here. So I'm in, what does that say? Uldanyoy Lingai. Oh, jeez. TC5 buzzed me. Anyways, so up off the ground to keep the predators from getting us, I guess. Little outdoor stuff. It's kind of nice. This over here, this is interesting. So it's all solar power, and they've got these big solar power, and I guess that's a big battery behind it. Or no, that's the water heater, because it heats the water with solar too. So, anyways, there's Joey. Hey. Anyway, so this is entering it. Nice little, it's got a desk, so we got 2 beds. I'll use one of them. There's a little table, couch, full-length mirror. The curtains again, mosquito curtains, which is good. Because they were trying to get me last night before I went to bed. Let's see. This one. Yep. Toilet back there. And shower over here. Turn that on. Nope. Oh, there's no light in there. Okay. Anyways, great big shower. I like these great big showers I have. It's just kind of a tile floor. They all have windows in them. No AC, which is probably fine. We didn't have AC in the tent yesterday, and it was a little warm when we went to bed, but then it got pretty cool. So there's lots of blankets.
Nyingine tena nimeona hapa Kongoni dume nilikuwa nasema anatembea, kuna dume 2 na jike 2, kwa hiyo kwa 4 hapa. Wote wanakuja. Hao wengine huyu dume kumbe ndio alikuwa anafuata, wako barabarani kabisa wamelala.
Naomba msaada wa Sharubu Kongoni kwa kutokea msalaba mkubwa ndo patakuwa rahisi au kwa kutokea upande wa Hamisi.
Sasa sijajua uko wapi.
Mimi natokea Ngoito.
Asitokea Ngoito njoo kwa msalaba mkubwa kwa Hamisi, kote tu ni katikati hapo.
Roja, nashukuru.
Ndio sehemu kama kikala mati shindo amelala pembeni hapo.
Kila mkoa.
That's a big one.
These ones seem
So they look like they're bigger than the zebras, is that right?
What?
The eland's bigger than the zebras?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You don't see them up close, you can't tell.
Robert, shika hii na video hii. You can also give me your phone if you want and I can take the phone. Ah, okay,
Okay, we're back at the Arusha Planet Lodge, and this is the one we stayed at the first night. And this is our last night. We'll be going to some waterfalls tomorrow and some hot springs, and then we'll be going home. So Joey's in 20 and Perini, I'm in 21. So, anyways, nice little room. There's some lights in here. Bed with the screen, table, bathroom again with a very big unenclosed shower. And then there's a little porch with a couple chairs on it. Nice little place. I'm gonna go see when Joe wants to go to the pool.
So this is the last village before top of the mountain.
Okay.
Called the Materoni. So famous for the main character, like coffee, banana trees, and some fruits.
Okay.
Yeah. And also waterfalls.
Okay. Chaga?
Looking like a Gorongoro crater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Kilimanjaro?
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. You see a little bit of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
The end of the mountain there. You see that tree? It is a avocado tree.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see them on there. Avocados.
It is still green, so it's not ready for fruit. When it became black.
Right.
It's a really tall tree.
Yeah.
Wow. Keep this film in case somebody wipes out.
You see that green one?
Mm-hmm.
It is a food for cow.
For cow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Food for cow. This one.
Okay. Nice.
And goat sheep.
Mm-hmm. Not the easiest trails to get to the waterfall, but it'll be worth it. Just kind of out in the middle of the jungle, surrounded by banana trees and coffee plants. Oh, here's the falls coming up. Joey wants to go in it, so we'll see if that happens. Got a little treacherous. Okay, so here's Medaruni waterfall. All right, Joey's going in. Just like Tarzan.
Green and clean. And this green bean is the one we go to roast. Roasty time. You get a photo of this? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Sante. And you? Good job. Video, what? No, sit. Picture, video. Okay, go. Thank you very much.
Would that be the medium dark roast?
This is medium dark.
Medium dark.
Medium dark. So medium dark will cool. Now it's hot. This is cool. Roasted today and fresh. And this is wine. So directly we put on the sieve, and now we're gonna sieve. Yes. Shicha bana. Shicha. Karibu bana. And this we grind again. Grind one more time. Yes. Sawa. Saga wewe. Saga moja. Saga mbele. Saga coffee, no life.
Nice.
Bora kisasi mwanangu. Gona kurudi. Kisasi tayari. Kisasi huyu. So we go here to sit and we drink.
Okay.
This side no smoke. Here. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, here. Here no smoke. This side always smoke. You tired to stand? If you are not tired, you can continue. But if you are tired, you can have a seat here. Yes?
Okay.
So you see the ground settle down on the bottom of the pot. This is good fertilizer to fertilize coffee and banana, and a good scrub. Sometimes for crabbing the face, it's mix oil, coconut oil and honey, mix and good. Yes.